understanding religion. We cannot understand religion unless we understand these points. One thing is that first and foremost right is of Allah. If we do not understand this point, that religion say that Allah is the one that we should please. Okay, and the la ta'at al makhluq fi ma'siyat al khaliq. Okay, there is no obedience to anyone if there is disobedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, first we understand this point, that there is no compromise on the obedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, first and foremost, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created us, everything what we have is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No one has given anything directly or indirectly. Actually, directly or indirectly, whosoever has anything, this is from Allah. When we got birth, we were not able to talk, we were not able to speak, we were not able to understand, we were not able to walk, we could not do anything. Whatever we are doing, whatever ability, whatever potentials we have, or anyone, the poet, the way he think, the thinker, the way the thinkers think, and the good writers, the way they write, and the players, the way they play, everything, all the abilities are from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because they didn't have any, the wealth that people have, even though from the halal sources, this is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that's why, since Allah lahul khalq wal amr, since the makhluk is from Allah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who has created the makhluk, and all the resources are in the hands of Allah, or are in the treasures of Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is controlling them for the benefit of mankind. So Allah deserves the right to be worshipped, and their instance to be followed, to be kept on the top. And second point, prophets are sent to obey. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent the prophet so that the people obey them. Prophets are not sent that their instructions be keep aside, and we adopt our lifestyle according to our experience and the experiments and the other people said. No, what prophet said, we have no choice at all, but we are to follow his way, his instructions. Prophets are sent to be obeyed, not to follow people. Prophets do not follow people, rather people follow the prophet. One thing more here, that the prophets are sent here to teach man how to walk upon earth like a human being. Look at this. There is there is there is a subtle line between religion and science and technology, and what we call conventional education. Islam does not say that all the conventional education is unlawful. Okay, but Islam does not say that if you have expertise and you got mastery in conventional subjects, conventional education, that this way you can achieve the success in the eyes of Allah. There are two matters. Okay, so prophets are sent to teach the man how to walk upon earth like a human being. Let me give you an example. See, for example, science and technology and secular education, they can teach us how to walk, how to fly in the air like birds, and how to swim in the ocean like fish. Okay, they teach us technology. They have given us system, wireless system. We can talk sitting here to a family or friend member sitting in a Canada. So this is by virtue of this science and technology and scientists and philosophers and others. So we are thankful to them. We should be thankful to them. Okay, Islam does not deny this act, but in the matter of what to believe, how to worship Allah, and what should be our concept about the life after death, and how should we behave with the others. When we help others, we should help only for the sake of Allah. And when we are making deals, so we are not going to take literature from the others. Rather, we will see what Islam, what Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, and our muashara will be according to the teaching of Islam. So prophets are sent to be obeyed. Not Muslims are not supposed to take lessons from the others. Islam gives a complete code of life. Okay, but as far as technology is concerned, Islam has no concern with the technology. Islam doesn't say that you sit on a camel, even in during these days. So you don't use the mobile phones, you don't use the your unlawful thing is still unlawful. The lawful thing is lawful, but Islam does not go into this matter. So the way you do the gardening, the way you do the driving, the way you do, these are all allowed. But in the matter of uh, the domain in which religions deal, imaniyat, ibadat, akhlaq, muamalat, and ma'asharat, here is prophet who will teach you that which way you have to adopt, what should be your lifestyle, how should be your hairstyle, what should be your dressing, how should be your worshipping style. Okay. Next one, wish, lawful wish of others is religion of yours. Very interesting. You see that actually Islam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us religion. On the top priority is to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But the instruction that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala given us in the form of Islam, other than the worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is very natural. That what is our wish, what is our desire, that is our religion. Okay, if we are on our nature, for example, is this not our desire that we respect our parents, and we should give more importance to our mother and father as compared to the other people, adults who are living in in our community. Okay, it is not natural that we eat the pure things and neat and pure clean things. So that is Islam. Okay, that's why whatever point Islam mentions the halal, kulu halalan, Islam also says tayyiban. You eat halal and pure and neat and pakiza. And something more, for example, what is the religion of wife in context of his husband? So what is the desire or the wish of the halal, jaiz and halal wish of the husband is actually the religion of the wife. And what is the halal and jaiz wish of the wife is the religion of the husband. Similarly, what is the jaiz halal wish or desire of the teacher is the religion of the student. And what is the jaiz and halal wish of the student is the religion of the teacher. So simple is Islam. So simple is Islam. Okay, just the ibadat is for Allah, while everything is the relation of human being with the others. Or in this aspect, Islam says that what you like for yourself, in a simple way, what you like for yourself, you like for the others. That is your religion, simple. But you do only for the sake of Allah. Islam invites you, ponder over the creature, to believe in the one, to believe in Allah, and examine the life of Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam to be his messenger. Okay, Islam says that you ponder over the creature to believe in Allah. Islam doesn't say the blind faith. No, who's created the world? Who's created the universe? How complicated is the universe? But who is controlling them? Who has created me? So this will lead you to the oneness of Allah. And you study the life of Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, that he was sincere with the humanity. He didn't take anything from the human being. Rather, he gave everything to them. Everything to them. Even today, we cannot find any leader in the entire world that what Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam used to do. Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam used to stand on a funeral, and he used to say that what he left. People say that he left the wealth. Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said the wealth, so he should be distributed among the relatives. And he asked what he left. He said that he left the debt, the loans. Okay, he had some obligations. So Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, is there anyone who can give when there was no one ready to pay the loans on his behalf? So Rasulullah used to say that his debt would be, I am going to pay his debt. Okay, his debt is upon me. I will pay his debt. As for the wealth, I have no concern with his wealth. Wealth should be distributed among his relatives. But for the debt, I will pay the debt on his behalf because he's my ummati. So Rasulullah used to say that. من ترك كلا من ترك مالا فلورثته ومن ترك كلا فإلينا. Who someone leaves the wealth, so for this is for his ears, and the one who left the loan or debts, so this is upon me. I will pay on his behalf. So can any leader of time today say this is for his followers? Obviously no. Rasulullah is sincere for the nation. That's why we should believe in him. We should respect him, and we should have a belief that whatever instructions he has given, that is beneficial. The next point, Islam demands blind faith once you have accepted. That is Islam. Once you believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so you should have a trust in them that they will not put you in harm. So once you believe that Allah and Rasul are the sincere, so there is no choice to the Muslim to have a cherry picking, that some part of the religion they practice and they leave the other. So Islam demands the blind practice. Islam does not demands blind belief. Rather, Islam say that blind practice. Once you got Allah, you know that Rasulullah is the messenger of Allah, is sincere. So now whatever they say Allah and His Rasul, so at the time of practice, we should not come to the experiments that if our experiment gets true, so we will do, otherwise not. There is no choice at all. Okay, practice is blind. Okay, okay, even though we understand or not, even our culture allows or not, as the benefit of majority is preferred over minority. So Islam has given instruction that the majority should be given relaxation as compared to the minority. This is quite natural. We say in our law, for example, if someone is hurry, he can break the signals, one or two individuals, but it is not allowed. It is not allowed. Okay, but we look at the facility to the majority. So long term benefits are preferred over short term. So as you students are spending a lot of time, years and years in studying, so that you have a good future. Similarly, Islam says that in the you should look at the long benefit in the hereafter as compared to your short benefit in the world. So your amal should be like this, your lifestyle should be like this, that you make you earn for the akhirah. You prefer the akhirah. Worldly fortune for examination. So whatever people have in whatever form, in the wealth of, in the form of wealth or education or understanding or intellect or physical strength. So these are as an exam what we are whether we are thankful to Allah or not, whether we are fulfilling Allah's commandments in these um, what we call in these bounties that Allah SWT has given us, or we are trapped and we are just involved in enjoyment and we fail the exam. So compulsory is ilm is that Anbiya brought. So there are two types of ilm. One is called the ilm that we call secular education, science and technology. This is not compulsory ilm. Though this is acceptable, Islam does not say that we should not regard that, but the compulsory, the actual genuine ilm in the eyes of Allah is the ilm that Anbiya used to brought, and that is the ilm to recognize Allah, to recognize the Prophet, to recognize the religion, give regard to them, and the practice religion. Okay, but whatever thing, technology, science, secular education, maths, stats, these are favorable. It will not be asked on the day of judgment whether you have studied statistics or econometrics or mathematics, which subject you have studied, have you got the good grades in. So these, you are not answerable about that in the judgment. If you do that, that's good. Or if you got the expertise in that subject, your studies would be helpful for us even in the religion as well. You can find the better and accurate salah timing, better accurate fasting timing, and you can better, if you are a doctor, you can better tell us that who should keep fast or who should not, in same manner. The target of religion is organs of human body, particularly the heart. So if religion targets the heart, Imam Bukhari is that innamal a'malu binniyat, actions are judged by the intention. So as I told you, there is no choice whether we practice some aspects of Islam or not. But Islam look at the heart. You have a good intention, you are trying to practice the religion, but you are not able, or because of some reasons you could not perform, or because of some inability, or because of some, what we call, you are trapped with your desires sometimes. But later on, you walk up and you say that, oh, I made a mistake, so you should seek forgiveness forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is forgiving. So amal are judged by the intention. Okay, intentions are judged, and condition of world is a reflection of hereafter. Whatever conditions are coming on our earth is actually the reflection of our amal. If our amal is good, the halat on our dunya is good, and if our amal is bad, the halat on our dunya is must be bad. Okay, decision on the basis of the belief of last breath. So this is important, that what belief we have at the time of last breath. How is our end? So that's why Holy Quran mentions. Holy Quran mentions that. Man ja'a bil hasanati, whosoever brings the neki, brings the good deeds, so he is given success. If someone perform a good deed, whatever intention he was doing, maybe the good or the bad, but at the time of last breath, he had a bad intention. Okay, so how he dies. So that's why it is mentioned in the Quran, وَلَا تَمُوتُنَّ إِلَّا وَأَنْتُمْ مُسْلِمُونَ, that you don't die unless you are a Muslim.